I guess it's just stepping like that ever so slightly outside of my comfort zone that needs to happen in order for my edges to expand.
During the class?
I just taught my first class of the week and I feel really positive. I've been in a little bit of a funk with myself and just like what I want to do with my life, and I probably will talk more on this in a bit, but I've got to get back to my other job. But I just finished that class and some of the ladies left and said how good they felt and how lovely the class was, and it's validated me and softened me into the work a little bit more. I've got a few classes to teach this week and I'm trying to balance everything, like other job, life, training. And I feel like I don't have enough time, and I felt really overwhelmed and burnt out by everything at the moment, but I'm feeling a lot better after that, and I'm feeling positive. And I feel like I need to do some rearranging with my time so that I can put more effort into the things that are making me feel like this. Yeah, that's an update after the first class of the week. I'm feeling good. I went for a run this morning and I have physio later, so I probably won't get out in the blue skies today because I'm working the rest of the day. But hopefully this week I'll be outside a bit more.
We won't look at
I managed to get outside on a little tea break walk, which was lovely, and it made me think that today just feels really hopeful, which I've not had in a while. I was in quite like a existential crisis mode for last week, and the weekend I was feeling really low. I didn't know what to do with myself. I think I was quite tired and like feeling really unaligned with how I want to be living. Sorry, the cat's playing with the tripod. Yeah, I was feeling really unaligned with how I want to be living, and I was feeling really I have been feeling really stagnant in my life. I'm just kind of unhappy with it. Like not being able to find joy in the small things, or getting excited about like not being able to be excited about things that I normally would be excited about. But it feels like it's shifted after that yoga class I just taught. And oh my god, I can see a caterpillar. That just feels magic. Look at it wriggling. I want to go out and see it. Yeah, I do. But you want to eat it. You'd eat it, my little chubby munchkin. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying now. I've been distracted by the caterpillar. Look at him go. Oh my god. I think that's one of my favourite bugs. It's made me so excited. Today just feels so much better than it has been. And I've had a drink on my lunch, a little kombucha, an orange and yuzu, which is delicious. Excuse me, Fig. My tripod is a pillow. outing me. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to be able to find more balance with, it's always up and down. You have to kind of just accept that, but I feel like I'm learning to find balance with moving 1% closer to how I want to be living, while at the same time every day finding gratitude for the small things and excitement in life, like that little caterpillar and a fun drink at lunchtime, or getting outside on a walk. Yeah, this is kind of, I've got quite a bit of yoga teaching the next few days. I've got a class at 7 a.m. tomorrow and at 10:30, and I've got a swim plan tomorrow. I need to do some studying for my yin training. It's my day off work, and then Thursday I've got a half day at work, and I'm teaching at a school for Wellness Week, teaching yoga, and then Friday morning I've got a yin assessment. So I'm busy with yoga this week, and I'm not actually working as much as I'd like to be, but like money wise, pardon me, but I'm quite happy that I'm teaching yoga a lot this week, and it feels really exciting. And like yesterday, that did not feel exciting. Like I felt like, do I even want to do this? I was questioning everything. And then today, perhaps it's just the sun, and perhaps it's the lovely feedback from my students, I just feel more positive. And I was writing in my journal this morning, I need to practice little gratitudes more. Like I'm not very good at just, your classic 5 things you're grateful for today, but I write them down, but I don't feel them. And even if I'm in a bad mood or I'm in one of my funks, I just, like, you need to fake it until you make it. And I also need to stop waiting for life to change, because this is where I am right now. This is how I'm living. This is my day. I need to work on finding the joy in it, basically. And that's kind of what wellness looks like to me right now. Wellness to me looks like slowing down, moving 1% closer to how I want to be living, so I'm feeling aligned with my goals and like I'm moving, but steadily. And it looks like gratitude and searching for it. Yeah, I wonder where that caterpillar's gone. Into the grass. These past few days haven't really looked like my average. Well, no. Monday, Tuesday did. Wednesday, I taught one more class yesterday than I usually do, but I'm hoping that's going to be more regular. And I had a lot more energy in the evening to study, which was nice. I've got a yin assessment for my TCM, so my yin yoga and traditional Chinese medicine course that I'm currently doing. I've got a assessment tomorrow morning. So the next 2 days will look different to usual, because usually I'm in 9 to 5, but I've got today off because I'm teaching yoga at a school for Wellness Week, doing, I think, the early years all the way up to year 6, which I did last year as part of like a volunteering thing, and they've asked me to come back, but I'm getting paid this time because it's my job, which is exciting. I remember kind of how nervous I felt last year because I wasn't qualified. I have a background in child psychology also, so there's like a link there. But this year I don't feel that nervous. I have that kind of resistance in me where I get it whenever I'm stepping out of my routine or stepping out of the norm, where I don't want to do it because there's discomfort, even though I know I want to do it, but there's a resistance. I don't know how else to explain it. I guess it's just stepping like that ever so slightly outside of my comfort zone that needs to happen in order for my edges to expand. So it'll be good, and I am excited, and it's up in like this big area that has loads of hills and nature around, so I'm going to go for a hike afterwards that my friend might come meet me for, and then tomorrow I'm working a half day because I've got an online assessment and call for the training I'm doing. But yeah, it's been a very yoga-y week, and I'm trying to learn how to balance that with 9 to 5, but also like working on my passion project, which is trying to create a career in yoga, and a career online with yoga, but also carving out time for myself to slow down. I feel like I've not been doing that, and when I have, it's been really uncomfortable because I'm not used to it. So like this morning I've had a really slow morning. I woke up, I got a cup of tea, and I sat down to do my morning pages, which I was in the habit of doing when I was doing the artist's way, and then I lost the habit, and I realised how beneficial it's been, just for creativity, but also my brain, and like having like even like daily enlightenments that you get from reflecting on your breakfast or something random like that. They are magic. They're such a good tool. Yeah, and then I made a breakfast and just sat down and ate that slowly. I've just meditated, and I'm gonna go for a little run, have a slow morning before I head into the school, and then I'm going out into nature, and then this evening I'll probably cook a dinner. I want to make some pickles, so I think I might pickle some red cabbage to go with like a curry I might make for dinner. Just trying to be intentional with the time that I'm carving out for myself, whether that's reading or spending time with myself. Last night I got onto my mat and just kind of did some intuitive movement to some music, which I don't do. I find it really hard to get onto my mat unguided at the moment, but putting on some music, it felt really sensual in like a non-sexual way, and it felt really lovely. Yeah, I think it's just so important to carve out this time for yourself in order to let things come up, or let things come through, like emotions or downloads, ideas, creative inspiration, slowing down time from not being constantly stimulated by screens or even just distractions. It's hard. It's easier said than done. I've been doing a lot of crosswords, moving away from screens. I want to write more, reading more, just spending that time intentionally and being gentle with myself at the same time, because I am working hard at training. I'm working hard at training, trying to build a career, working another job to make the money that I need to get by, trying to nourish myself. Can't do it all, but I'm trying my best, and I'm being gentle with myself, and I hope that you're being gentle with yourself too.